Today, we are going to find out how far exactly you can stretch the definition of pizza. I have here this DiGiorno cinnamon roll pizza, and I want to read you what it says on the back. And we've been going live streaming all week. This is the second to last day of my live stream series here. After that, we're going to go weekly. But that's neither here nor there. Croissant pizza. Now, I saw this particular item on a YouTuber, Erin Robinson's YouTube channel, where she did a sponsored video for DiGiorno. This is not sponsored. I paid for this. We're going to find out, A, does this even qualify as pizza? B, how does it taste? And C, is it worth your money? So hope you stick around until the end. We'll determine all that. It says, DiGiorno Croissant Crust Breakfast Pizza combines the buttery, light flakiness of a croissant with real cinnamon, sugar, and cream cheese. As the pizza bakes in the oven, the delicate layers of the croissant crust rise, creating a texture that's airy and tender inside, golden brown outside, for a familiar yet unique take on breakfast. And before anybody says, look, this is definitely not pizza, but at the bottom, it says pizza. So we got to treat it as pizza, you know? As this thing came out of the oven, it's funny, the directions say, bake 20 minutes, let stand 3 to 5 minutes before cutting. This has been out of the oven for about 20 minutes now. It is, I'm going to show you what this looked like coming out of the oven. And it's absolutely ridiculous that they said to give it only 3 to 5 minutes, because this thing was a bubbling cauldron of, look at that. You can see at the bottom there, that brown sugar is just bubbling, and there's no way in 5 minutes that caramel would be ready to eat. Now, as this pans up, you could see there's the layers there as far as the croissant crust. And I have also on the side here another camera that we're going to take a look at this thing from. I mean, the way that was bubbling, I'm so glad that I gave it a little more time. And here we go. So I got, for this special occasion, I got my little Star Trek pizza cutter. So let's see how it tastes, guys. Here we go. Try to mangle this thing up. I think I might have just cut my hand. I totally did actually just roll that thing into my hand. So here we go. Here is our croissant crust. You could see all the different layers there. Now, I actually really like their croissant crust pizza, their pepperoni one, because it has a very distinct thing. That crust is not really like a croissant. It's more like, it's more like just layers of pizza dough that are kind of lacquered on top of each other to make it. Anyway, let's see how this tastes. Trying to move away the mic so that I'm not doing the lip smacking. This is not no ASMR video. All right. As this thing came out of the oven, and I took a pretty small slice for reasons that we'll talk about during tomorrow's stream. So make sure you come back for that, because we're gonna tear down a little bit of the fourth wall tomorrow. When this came out of the oven, it smelled exactly like those little round biscuits that you get that you put the icing on after they come out of the oven. That's exactly what this tastes like. So it's like they've deconstructed kind of the cinnamon roll experience and turned it into pizza. You know, it's not bad. I can't say it's bad. Is it worth what I paid for it? Absolutely not. 100%. When I tell you how much I paid for it, you're gonna think I'm absolutely crazy. But if you want to support future streams like this, the Making a Mess hoodie is only available through tomorrow. So there's a link in the pinned comment there and down below. Make sure you pick one up, because it really does help the channel here. One more bite of this, because it's rich, and it says cinnamon cream sauce, cream cheese crumbles, churro pieces, and cinnamon flakes on a croissant crust. There's two features of pizza that this kind of qualifies as pizza. It's round, and even with that, you can take a look at this thing. I mean, that barely qualifies as round. It's more of like a round-ish. And it also has toppings, right? It has a sauce. It has other things. Churro pieces. I want to actually try one of those on their own. It's like a little like underbaked piece of dough. One more bite. I cut myself good there with that pizza cutter. Let me tell you. It says not a prop. It's definitely not a prop. It's a real pizza cutter. So this pizza cost me manufacturer's price. Actually, I don't know what the manufacturer's suggested price is, but at my local supermarket price shopper, $9.59. I got to tell you, for $9.59, this is not worth it. It's basically a can of Pillsbury cinnamon rolls that have been basically fashioned into a pizza. It tastes great. I have nothing bad to say about how it tastes. It's sugar. You can't, I mean, nobody's gonna hate on something like that. But for over $10 after tax, it's a little crazy. But it was fun to try it, and that's basically all we have for today's stream. Like I said, tomorrow we have kind of a big stream. We're gonna go through kind of a recap of 2022, talk about a little bit of a personal story, and talk about what I have going on for 2023, including Sunday's video. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. If you haven't hit like on the video, hit like on the way out. And I'll leave a link to yesterday's stream where we tasted sauces that Gordon Ramsay's branding is all over, but he probably never tried, and I'll leave that right here. And the playlist with the rest of the live reviews right here. And I'll throw Aaron's video up here so you can watch that as well. It's a fun video. Have a great day, guys. See you tomorrow.